What's up, everyone? Thank you for checking out Don't Say the F Word. We are a pro wrestling and combat sports podcast. And, well, I don't feel like making those overlay things. So we don't got we don't got any of that stuff going on. So I'm just spinning around in the chair. What are you doing? What's going on, man? Why are you doing the thing I do? I didn't know you were here. I thought you called off. How exactly would I have called off? I don't know, man. I just didn't. I thought I was doing the intro today, so I just started doing. Where's Joe at? I'm getting Joe in here. What is up, everyone? And thank you for checking out F Word. We are a pro wrestling and combat sports podcast. I'm Mark the Monster. Let's start the show. This big-headed goof over here is not.
Dang.
It's like the future.
It's the future, all right.
It's the future, all right.
Yeah.
We're brought to you by Donna Jets for the MetaQuest.
Hold
Joe got an echo. Oh, now I can't hear Joe.
Okay, there we go.
Joe, you played Dawn of Jets?
I tried to play it, but kind of hard trying to get the controller to fly
It's
together.
hard. It's
I
tricky.
tried it. I tried it like for 5 minutes, then I was like, I can't do this. I can't do it.
Boombox remaster.
Boombox.
That's fun.
It's fun.
Dude, it's kind of hard.
It is hard.
So have you played other rhythm games on the MetaQuest? Have you played anything else?
I was trying to play that one, but when that little bar comes, it's kind of hard to move out the way. I'm trying to figure out how to move out the way, but this comes straight at you.
I like rhythm games.
Mm-hmm.
Old school, enjoy. Like your sister used to love some Dance Dance Revolution. Bet you didn't know that. Did
She don't like a dancer, but okay, yeah.
I like rhythm games. I like rhythm games in VR quite a bit. So like a lot of the boxing games, like for the Switch, were really just rhythm games. Like I like Fist of the North Star Fitness Boxing. It was just a rhythm game.
Mm-hmm.
But I like Beat Saber is pretty cool. I don't know if you played Beat Saber. It's like the essential like rhythm game on the MetaQuest, and everybody loves Beat Saber. That was cool. There's Synth Riders is good. But then we got to partner with the publisher for Boombox. It's different, man. It's very challenging. And so the beats, like the notes you got to hit, aren't in a fixed position. They're off to the side. They're in different places.
Yeah.
There's one called Doodles. Have you played Doodles?
I ain't played Doodles yet.
It's so hard. It's so hard.
How hard can it be? This I know when I do play it. Get ready for it.
Play it on the easiest available difficulty, because it's worded. It's not easy, normal, hard for that song. It's worded different. Play it on the. Say what? Go to the middle difficulty first, because that's what I do. Try the middle difficulty. You're gonna get like 4 seconds into it. Oh my God! I already failed. Then step it down. I have yet to finish the song. That's how much I fail at it. I've yet to finish the song. Did I do a video? Hold on, let me check the YouTube. I don't know if I did a live stream of that song or not.
Yeah, I know with the boom box, you gotta swing it in a certain angle with the right and the left, pink, blue, and that cat. I don't know what the cat's there for. Just there, just to be there, I guess.
He's just hanging out.
Yeah.
He is just hanging out.
So, but yeah, my kid, she tried playing there. I said, you guys swing with the pink, swing with the right. Yeah, wait, the left with the pink, blue with the right. So, yeah. No, my bad. Yeah, the blue was the right with the pink, left with the blue. So,
Yeah, I can't remember which way it is now.
yeah. Yeah, so like, then, even practicing, it was okay practicing, but then when you start playing it, it doesn't tell you what to do when that little bar come right at you. I'm like, do you hit it? Do you swing? What you do? Just let it hit you?
You got duck.
Oh, you got duck.
I do got a video up playing doodles.
Okay. Hold up.
That's how fast I failed.
Just looking at that, I think I probably fell within the first 5 seconds. Is how fast it went.
Dude, it's crazy. It is crazy.
Yeah, I would have felt the first 5 seconds. Yeah. Okay. Maybe, I say 10. Let's give it 10 seconds. How fast it went. 10 seconds.
You know what else is crazy, Joe?
What's that?
WWE has no plan for Finn Balor.
Oh, where? I didn't see that yet.
That's just my opinion. If Dom was going to lose the IC title, why would Dom not have lost the IC title to Finn Balor?
Probably at WrestleMania.
But he lost it to Penta. Penta beat him for it. He dropped to Penta. So now Penta's IC champ.
But I think it's going to be it might be a singles match for him. Yeah, it's probably going to be a single, or it could be a triple threat match. I say it might be a triple threat. But I think I see how they're going to get Finn out the Judgment Day. I see how they did it.
How?
Danhausen, he's cursed Dominique.
Yeah, Dominic got cursed, and then he dropped the IC title.
Yeah, so I think he got cursed. And, Finn trying to tell him how to go the right way. And Dom don't want to listen, so Dom and JD are going to attack Finn, kick him out the group. Because Dom is cursed now. JD going to stick by the Judgment Day. And that means kicking Finn out, since Finn stopped them in the match saying no. He said he wants to do it by himself. Let him do it by himself. When he went for the hammer. So I think that's what happened. They're going to probably say, if it wasn't for Danhausen cursing Dom, they would still be together. They're going to probably put that in a plot twist.
Man, maybe. I don't know. I feel like if they were going to get Dom out of the Judgment Day, get Finn out of the Judgment Day, the way to do it would have been a feud with Dom over the IC title. Now I just feel like you're just going to do it to do it. Like, there's nothing behind it.
I'll say what they're probably going to do is within the next 6 weeks, well, 5 weeks now, they are going to have Finn challenge Penta for the IC title, probably Monday. To bring the belt back to Judgment Day, and Finn tell Dom that he's going to do something that he can't do and win the right way without cheating. And then you're probably going to have Dom try to come out there, interrupt the match, and cost Finn the title shot. That's when the heat start happening. Like Finn asking, "Why'd you come out there? I told you to stay back here. And you lost us the IC title for the Judgment Day. We're losing all the gold." Then you got Liv Morgan. Probably like the negotiator of the group now. And she's probably going to tell them to stop fighting, get back together, wear the Judgment Day, but then somehow Liv turn her back on Finn as well.
Do you see Judgment Day surviving without Finn Balor?
Yes and no.
I mean, Dom can't be the leader. Maybe briefly, I guess, but
I would say maybe they do it right. They probably just separate Finn and JD, then Dom and them go. So Finn and JD probably get kicked out of Judgment Day.
could see it. I don't know.
But right now, I don't think nobody knows what's going on in the world of WWE. Just like right now, rumor, which I hope is not true, that poor Drew's gonna lose the title Friday night, which I hope is not true.
Yeah, man. Tons of people are saying Drew's gonna drop that belt and it's gonna be Randy versus Cody. Imagine, man, a year ago people thought this WrestleMania was gonna be Rock versus Roman.
Yeah, it should be, but Rock, like whether his knees are shot, he can't run that much or do anything.
That's the story we've heard.
But I ain't The Rock. And The Rock says he's what? He's not. He's an executive with TKO or something like that.
Yeah. And The Rock has pretty much said he's not wrestling again.
Yeah.
He hasn't flat out said it, but he's pretty much said it.
I say if your knees are shot, you ain't wrestling no more.
Right? I mean, the story we were told was that, like, The Rock can't even run.
Mm-hmm.
And hasn't been able to for quite some time. That's why you'd always see him on the elliptical and stuff.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. And that's why he probably, like, not in the movies running that much. He's just walking. That makes sense now.
What'd you think of Danhausen Night 2?
Yeah, well, I knew he's going to be backstage doing, that's it. I'll say it was okay. Wasn't exciting. It was just hey, I'm here. I got a list of things I want, and that's it.
So I think the Raw debut could have just been the debut. I thought the Raw debut for Danhausen was perfect. It was exactly what it needed to be. Part of me thinks what happened at Elimination Chamber was intentional.
Not really.
At the top, wouldn't be received well, but make people talk about Danhausen for 2 straight days.
I could see it. That makes sense.
I liked it. I liked Danhausen on Raw. I thought that being the catalyst for Dom to lose was done perfectly. Now, if Dom loses the AAA title, and this leads to a Danhausen-Dom feud for a minute, that's a really good program. That's a good first program for Danhausen. It's against Dominic Mysterio.
Possibility. That could work. That could work out.
Now, if they find a way to spin this into Danhausen attempting to curse Liv Morgan in the process, leading into WrestleMania, and Liv like making it a point to like hide behind other members of the Judgment Day, so they get the curse and not her, and then all the Judgment Day starts losing because of Danhausen, and Liv avoids getting cursed all the way to WrestleMania and wins the women's title. I think that's a good program for Danhausen.
Okay.
He's involved with Judgment Day. You get him involved with every member of Judgment Day inadvertently because he's just trying to curse Liv. But he ends up cursing everybody. Ends up having matches with every male because we're not going to do intergender in WWE. And he beats all of them, leading to him facing Dom at Mania. And he beats Dom at Mania. Or get him involved in a triple threat or 4-way match for the IC title at Mania. So you could have Mania match could be Finn, Penta, Dom, Danhausen for the IC title. That would be a good match.
Okay. Can Danhausen wrestle? Because I've never seen him wrestle before.
Danhausen's a good wrestler.
Okay. I just want to make sure. I barely see him wrestling. I just see him pop up, curse, and that's about it.
Yeah, man, Danhausen's a good wrestler.
But I think also, since that curse is on him, I think that's how Dom's going to lead AAA since he put that stipulation down a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, I think he'll lose the AAA title as part of the curse. You could probably have Danhausen show up in AAA to help reinforce that curse.
I think the curse already did him well, so he good.
Yeah, man, I'm very happy with night 2 of Danhausen. I think it was the high point of Raw, honestly.
Oh, that's the high point of Raw. Okay.
But I wish Finn would have been the one to beat Dom. But Danhausen was used appropriately, just as you should use a Danhausen. Man, yeah, no complaints from me in that department. It's good stuff.
Gotcha. Yeah. Yeah, I think I'll say this. I think the Chamber did ruin his debut, making that booed.
I kind of think it was on purpose now. I could be way off, but I kind of feel like it was on purpose.
It could have been, but they already had it planned out, the crate, the date, everything. Had to go with it. But we'll see what comes next Monday, what Danhausen do on Raw, or if they ever decide to give him a match. Just like And from the way it seems, like I say, it look like Oba is gonna be on Raw, not SmackDown. So
You think?
mhm. I think he'd be better on SmackDown, but it look like the way they're going, he fighting Rusev. I think he's gonna be on Raw.
What do you think of the whole Rusev interaction?
Mm, I say it was a good way to get Rusev back in the spotlight. I say it's a good way to build Oba up and not just have him fight anybody. Well, I say the Viking Raiders or the War Raiders, that was good, but they just made him look weak.
Yeah.
What's it called? Kit Williams. That could have been a little bit better. That Kit Williams match could have been a little bit better.
Yeah. What was your standout moment for Raw?
Standout moment for Raw?
Mm-hmm.
I say Roman Punk.
Did you enjoy the Roman Punk promo?
I did. Actually, I did.
Did it make you more hype for the match?
It did. It made me a little bit more hyped for the match, yeah. Because you could say CM Punk went a little bit personal with him. Way personal.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And
so what comes of that? What's Roman's response going to be?
what the next time he's going to be back? What? He's going to be back on the 16th, I believe. 2 weeks.
So,
Well, I say he might go personal and call out Larry.
you think he's going to do that?
I mean, you said bury next to your father. I mean, you gotta go personal. It's either Larry or AJ. I think he'll go after Larry. Because I know you as a pet parent, you would really hate if somebody went after your animal. That's like your third child right there. Well, maybe your fourth child. I don't know, but it's one of them.
I mean, it would definitely be we'd be fighting, no doubt about that. I think that is low-hanging fruit for Roman Reigns. I think Roman Reigns is above that.
Yeah, I think he's above that, but like you said, they want to make it really, really personal, and that's kind of personal. I know, because you think CM Punk really never had close with his father. Him and his mom had the little ups and downs.
Mm-hmm.
So I would say it's either Larry or
And
AJ.
his sisters.
Yeah, and sister too.
I just think that like Roman Reigns is the tribal chief.
Mm-hmm.
Everything Roman does is about being the best. In all the feuds, man, we've not had Roman go for low-hanging fruit. The day he stopped being the big dog and became the tribal chief, nothing at all has been low-hanging fruit. Everything's been intentional and with purpose, and it's been like, I'm the best. I'm just the best. And I really think that like the hatred for Punk It's just a good thing to keep leaning into. I hated you. I've always hated you. You wouldn't be here if I wouldn't have given it the okay. All of that shit sounds real. Bury you next to your father. I guess it's an okay line for a wrestling promo, right?
Mm-hmm.
But nobody believes CM Punk can do. Like that's one of the. I think that's probably one of the things for me with Punk today that is difficult to deal with. Is I simply don't believe him anymore. And believability is important in wrestling, right? Like I got to be able to look at the big, strong guy and believe he can do the things he says he's going to do.
Mm-hmm.
When Roman Reigns said, they asked me if you could come back, and I said okay. I believe that. When CM Punk tells Roman Reigns, I'm going to bury you next to your father, I've seen CM Punk fight. I don't believe it. He can't fight.
Mm-hmm.
Punk's an all right pro wrestler, but he is not a combat sports athlete.
Yeah, that's true, but I say this.
Right? Like,
That's man. I
he's got to stop
say
saying shit like that. CM Punk has to stop talking like he's a believable badass because he's been exposed as not being one. No one's losing a fight to CM Punk. Allow me to rephrase that. No one with any sort of fighting skill is losing a fight to CM Punk. He could probably beat up some Joe Schmo on the street.
I think he did do that one time. Yeah, I think it was at a bar somewhere he was at. They had a fight. I don't forget what it was.
Yeah, but Punk ain't beating up anyone who's been in a handful of fights. It's just not going to happen. CM Punk simply cannot fight. I think I shared it with you. Someone did a video of Punk and Roman done to Limp Bizkit's My Way.
Yeah.
That was good. That's got me hyped for that match. Now I want to see that match just because of that video. WWE should pick that guy.
I mean, if you look, what was it? I don't know if you saw a little AI video or whatever it was. There was a Roman Reigns and a CM Punk a battle. Somebody put who would win, and they said, I gotta find it, but basically they showed Punk not lasting 5 minutes in the ring, and said that Roman is still gonna go strong for more than 5 minutes. And they had a little timer right there at the bottom, so he like barely passed out at 5, and they did the 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, man, I don't know. I finally went back and watched Finn versus Punk. That match was not good.
I said it was all right.
I mean, don't get me wrong, it wasn't like the worst match I've seen, but it was just a very, very average situation.
Mm-hmm.
It was clear what they were trying to do. They were trying to do like an old school style match in the beginning. But man, a 2-minute abdominal stretch, what was that about?
I don't know.
What was that about?
I couldn't answer that for you. That's why I said, yeah, you ain't missing nothing.
What are your feelings now after Raw? Looking ahead, road to WrestleMania.
I'm not like, hey, I'm thrilled to watch it, but I'm just, hey, I watch it. I say I'm thrilled. It's not like saying I'm like excited to see it in 5 weeks. It just, I don't know. I say it feels like we're just gonna watch a normal pay-per-view, and not like a hyped up WrestleMania like back in the past. And today on YouTube, I was watching this video of this guy. I'll send it to you later. This guy basically broke down the barrier about all WrestleManias and the difference. And basically he said that right now, all you see on WrestleMania is the little billboard, the little signature, the Snickers, Slim Jims, all in the ring. And then you got your so many the commercial, them 3-minute commercials. And he said, remember back in the day when you was hyped to watch WrestleMania, you would call your friends and one of you would order a pizza and drink some beer and y'all be hyped to watch it. Now it feels as though like the matches they got right now, it could be on an average TV show that you can watch. And that's what they're doing right now. He said, think about the Liv and Stephanie Vaquera. That could have been on a SummerSlam, or what else was there? Jay Cargill and Liv. He said, you could just watch that on SmackDown. That's not hype to watch on WrestleMania.
Well, I think they're doing like building up the feud with Rhea and Jade online and presenting it like it's real heat between these two. I think that will help that feud. I think a major issue in this moment is right now nobody feels like a bona fide star. None of them do. There's just Roman Reigns, and then there's everybody else.
Mm-hmm.
Brock is always going to have that little subset of the fan base that'll be a mark over Brock. No offense, Mark. But other than that, I mean, no one's a star. Like Cody's great, right?
Mm-hmm.
And Cody's not a star that transcends entertainment. And Cody's not going to star in an action film. It's just not. Like, he may have some cameos that's popping up in some movies, sure, like here and there, but he's not going to be the next Dwayne Johnson.
Oh no, that's a whole
right. He doesn't have crossover appeal. I don't know that he necessarily even wants to. Like he said after wrestling, maybe he'll go into acting. It's a cool thing to say whenever you're a guy who walks around in a suit 24/7. But those opportunities probably aren't going to be there for him. Roman, they could be there for. Mm-hmm. Roman could do that. Nobody else on the roster can.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I don't know if Roman would even want to. He certainly doesn't need to financially, but like Roman's just nobody else is the star. People are still going to the shows. People are still tuning in. But who's the main character? Still Roman Reigns.
Still Roman.
He barely shows up. He's going to go after the world title, night 2 of Mania, and all he did was do the Rumble. He didn't even go to the show to announce he was going to be in the Rumble. All these other guys are day in, day out, man. They're doing the grind, and none of them are stars. AEW gets criticisms a lot from people who say everyone's at the same level. No one moves up or down, just everyone's the same. That might be a fair assessment to a degree. I feel like AEW, you have like this tier, and then you have this slightly above tier that's your main event. You have this little cluster right here, your MJF, your Hangman, your Swerve. Like, that's like your main event scene, really, right?
Right. Yeah.
And here is literally everyone else. That's said about AEW in a bad way. Here's 5 guys. Here's the other 50. Would you say that's fair? That that's what that gap looks like in AEW? The whole rest of the roster's here. Here's your 5 main eventers.
Like yeah.
I think that's kind of fair, right? It's said like it, but I'm not saying it as a negative. I want to clear that up right now. This graph of AEW, where this is your main event and this is the rest of the roster, that's not a high margin for the other 50 to be the main event. They can get there real quick.
Mm-hmm.
In WWE, this is Roman Reigns. This is your main event scene. This is your mid-carders. This is everyone else. These guys are never going to be that guy. Maybe in 15 years. But in 15 years, I'm going to be in my late 50s. I don't got 15 years to see Carmelo Hayes be night 2 main eventer at the Royal Rumble. I don't got 15 years to see Ilya Dragunov main event night 1 of WrestleMania. I don't got it. But on any given Wednesday in AEW, a guy who's here could face a guy who's here for the AEW World title. And because they're not afraid to surprise me, I'm not 100% confident that MJF beats Kevin Knight tonight. MJF's the captain on our team. I need MJF to win. But I don't have 100% confidence that Kevin Knight doesn't beat him by DQ or countout. Now, I don't think the title changes hands. But could Kevin Knight win, Joe? That's the main event tonight on Dynamite. Could Kevin Knight realistically beat MJF by disqualification or countout?
Realistically, he'll win, but not the title. But
that could happen, right?
It could happen. In my,
do you think,
sucks.
Do you think that there's any possibility that next week on Raw that Otis could become the Intercontinental Champion? Or that Otis could beat Penta in any fashion next week on Raw? Now, that's not a match that's made. That's a hypothetical. Or Tozawa. Probably not, right?
Well, I say they are pushing Tozawa more than Otis. A little bit. I don't see it happening, but if it happens, I'll be shocked if it happens.
So that whole criticism of AEW that everyone's at the same level no longer feels like a negative, does it?
No. It don't. Because they do be, like you said, they do have random people that not main card level do fight for the world title. There have been a couple.
Brody King just had a program with MJF for the world title. Brody King has been at best a mid-carder in AEW his entire time there. But we're talking he showed up before Cody left. Brody King's not been a main eventer. He's a believable main eventer now. After the MJF program, Brody King can end up in the world title picture next week if they need him to, and it's believable.
Mm-hmm. Possible. I say possible. It could happen, but I'm not saying 1% sure. But I would say, yeah, they do offer people who are not in the main title events title shots. I mean, they did the Orange Cassidy that one year. What was it? Who did he fight? I think it was Mox when he had the belt. He fought Mox for the title belt. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Elevated him.
Yeah, that was it. And then who else was like a shocker? Yeah, I think Jungle Boy did it one time. Not Jack Perry, but Jungle Boy. They had Jungle Boy. That was like a squash match though, but
Yeah. Have you seen the card for Dynamite tonight?
I have not seen it yet.
So we talked about the main event already. On top of that, man, we have a women's world title match. Thekla versus Thunder Rosa.
Okay.
I think Thunder Rosa might pull off the win and get this title.
I don't think so.
We also have Jon Moxley versus Hechicero. That's Forbidden Door vibes right there. Continental Champion Mox versus Hechicero. I don't know if this is a title match.
Does it say that? What's it called? Elimination, whatever.
The world title eliminator. Give me a second, I'll tell you.
Because I don't know. I don't like how they be doing eliminator. Like, why can't they say a title shot? Or like, hey, you earn a title shot to beat Mox. That's much better than saying.
It does not say it's a world title eliminator match, but last week's match didn't either. The commentary team had to say it. So it doesn't say that it is.
Okay.
We also have 2 tag matches happening tonight. The Brawling Birds are facing the Inspiration.
Oh yeah. They did sign. Yeah, forgot about that.
I don't have an opinion on that match. It is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
The decline of Jamie Hayter should be studied.
Why you say that?
I just feel like she's without purpose in AEW right now, and I think at one point in time she was presented like a star.
Yeah, she was, but well, I think she got an injury, and it took her out.
She had an injury. She was out. She came back and has kind of this 70s Scooby-Doo vibe to her.
Mm-hmm.
Don't quite know how to explain that, but
That's Scooby-Doo. That's her character, though. That's how she be.
yeah.
But it's funny.
In addition to that, we have what I'm going to go out on a limb here. I'm going to guess this might end up being my match of the week, but Jon Moxley might surprise me. But I think this tag match, Orange Cassidy and Darby Allin going against Gabe Kidd and Clark Connors, might end up being my match of the week.
Okay. Is it because it's gay kid in there?
Yep. Gabe Kidd and Darby Allin, it's going to be fun.
I don't know. I say it might be a talk. It might not be because, like Orange Cassidy, he wrestled, but then he just do the hands and pocket thing. It might turn out bad. I just got a feeling. I'm not going to say it's going to be a bad match. It might not be a match of the week, but I'm just going to say it might turn out a little bad.
What are you excited for tonight in Dynamite?
I'll say the Mox and MJ. Mox and MJ. And like always, it seems like Mox always wants to be the first match. So he's going to be the opening match. Don't know why he wants to be the opening match every week, but that like his thing to be the opening match. Even though he got the title, he's fine being the opening match. Don't care.
I think it's a good pace for the show. I think having Mox wrestle first sets pace for the show.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because the fans, they be looking for him like when the show starts. Oh wait, hold up. Is Hangman gonna be on there?
Oh, Hangman is set to be on there, but it doesn't say what he's gonna be doing.
Okay. My guess he probably gonna be commentary during the match.
That could be.
Then you probably gonna have Ain't Swerve and Brody King supposed to face off.
It's not on the match card, but I would imagine they're gonna have something.
I wonder what they're gonna do with Mark Briscoe now, since he's gonna be out the title picture for a while.
I don't know. I would imagine he's gonna get another shot at Kyle Fletcher.
I think that 7-7 did it. They fought each other 7 times. I think it's a wrap. It's definitely gonna be a wrap. Yeah. Oh, and they might ask. I think they're gonna add some more matches tonight too. So you probably might get. I think it'd be funny if they do like a Gabe Kidd versus Orange Cassidy at Revolution. They might do that.
So I think that's a given, right?
Mm-hmm. And then if I had to guess, they might do another. They might do Claudio versus Alexander again.
That was a good match, so I'd be down for that.
But I don't know what else they're going to have. Probably Willow. She might defend that TNT title against. I mean TBS. My bad. Yeah, TBS. It seems like they're going at their. What was the girl's name? Megan Bain. I think they might do that. But yeah, that's crazy.
That's all I got, man. It's a Raw recap. That's our Dynamite preview. You got anything else for these people? Still no winner for when the bell tolls. So
yeah, that commercial break did it.
Yeah, no idea. Nothing has said when that bell rang. No idea.
Yeah, like I said, the only time the bell rang when they announced Gunther, ding, and then Dragon Lee attacked him.
Yeah. I think I won, but I digress.
You could have won. Let's see. I'll say if you do the SmackDown recap, I'm going to say they're going to probably screw Drew this Friday.
Yeah, Cody's going to win.
Cody don't need to win. I'm going to say that right now. Cody, I get they want to do the whole, hey, legacy, student versus teacher. Get it. But
unless Sami Zayn cost Cody the victory.
I heard they leaning toward Sami versus Trick at WrestleMania.
I could see that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But I don't know. I just think it'd be better with Drew and Randy because Cody, it ain't gonna be that fun of a match to watch Randy and Drew Cody for night one. Drew and Randy have that sounds more exciting to watch.
It does. Sounds like it'd be a better match.
But then I still want to know if they're gonna add that little clause in there to Friday. If they're gonna bring that up. That's the main thing you got to worry about. The clause.
No rematch? They're not gonna mention it.
I think Drew gonna mention it. I say this: if Drew loses tonight, Drew gonna fight Nick Aldis and tell him that remember my clause. You did the rematch, so I get my title shot back at Mania. Then that's how you make it a triple threat.
Maybe. Guess it's not outside of the question, but I don't know. I think they're just gonna ignore it.
I hope they don't, because it's a big scene. Ooh. Okay. That's not bad. Like I said, that's not bad. Not bad.
Working on something.
I can see that.
Working on something.
Your little ADHD mind is working on things 24/7.
It is.
Nonstop.
All right. To everyone, thank you for checking us out live on Instagram. If this is on YouTube, that's a shocker. So I'm banking on that. We'll see what happens there. We'll be back this weekend. We'll recap the weekend wrestling. We'll see who got our match and wrestler of the week. Enjoy Dynamite tonight. Let's hope our fantasy faction makes some points because we have no one from Raw on our team.
Oh, yeah, that's right. We don't get nobody from Raw.
We have nobody from Raw. So that's something we may want to consider on the Sunday show if we need to make some changes ahead of next week. So tune in. Be live on Instagram. Follow us here. Do things so you know we're live. Keep moving forward. Keep your shoulders off the mat. We're out.